What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, bringing you all a review today of the Nexus 7 tablet. This is the latest tablet specifically from Google, and it features the newest operating system of Android, Android 4.1 or Android Jelly Bean. This is a fantastic device, and it only costs $200 if you're looking to pick one up. But let's go over some of the features that are featured in this new operating system of Android. So the first feature you're going to notice is the notification bar. It doesn't take up your entire screen anymore. It just takes a little portion of it, and I like that because I can easily, if I accidentally click it or if I just want to get rid of it, I can just tap the background to get rid of the notification bar. Also, the icons up there are a new font, and they're also blue. Makes it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. If we go into it, we can also we've got expandable notifications here. So if I want to close that up to collapse it, I can do that simply and then erase them by clicking the little stairs right there. Another cool thing is just, oh, there's another notification. Let's go ahead and clear that one as well. Just another cool feature of this device is just how customizable and how speedy it is. One more feature that Android 4.1 comes with is Project Butter. This is a really cool new idea that they've added into the operating system. So whenever you touch the device or whenever you swipe across it, it boosts up the CPU in the device so that everything is very, very responsive and very, very quick to react. So you'll see here how smooth everything goes with transitions to clicking on apps to just sorting through absolutely everything. Everything is so crisp and so smooth. Let's just go ahead and try to zoom in on a photo. You can see how fast it does it and how fast it reorients the photo. If we even go sideways, I like to use my device in portrait mode mostly anyways. You'll just see how smooth and how beautiful everything is. There's one hitch in the giddy up right there. You'll see when you go from, let's go from landscape over to, I'm sorry, from portrait over to landscape. Well, it didn't do it that time. But the wallpaper in the background sometimes does glitch up, and that's happened more than once to me. One small feature, I guess, it might not even be the operating system, it might just be the live background itself. But you can just see how overall smooth everything is. Also, when you're going inside your apps, you can see how fast and how powerful the quad-core Tegra 3 processor is. It really makes the graphics just absolutely spotless and fantastic. So if we run one of the games like Temple Run, this is a game that everyone always complains about lag on. You can see how smoothly and wonderfully it runs. I'm not going to actually try to get all the gold coins, well, I'll go for a few of them. But they basically made the entire operating system try to run at 60 frames per second. So no matter what you're doing or what you're downloading or no matter how big of background processes you have going on, the system tries to keep the whole system going at 60 frames per second, which really does show how beautiful the device is. As far as the price tag on this device, you're looking at $200, which is very, very comparable to the Kindle Fire and Kindle 7-inch, I think. Some of those devices, and it's amazing how much better this device is for the same exact price. One downside to this device that I've noticed over some of the other devices, like my Galaxy S3 smartphone, is the pixel per inch ratio. So this isn't something that's normally stressed inside of tablets because it being a bigger screen, you're supposed to stay further away from the screen of your tablet. However, when I'm looking at wallpapers or watching some YouTube videos, I do notice the low pixel density on this screen. And even in bigger screens, I've seen 10.1-inch screens that have the same pixel density. It just doesn't look as crisp and as clean as some of your more condensed smartphones that are 1280p resolution. As for this device, you're looking at 1280 pixels on the side, down by 700 and I think 68 pixels along the bottom, which is a 16:9 ratio. And when you're watching YouTube videos or you're going on to Netflix, everything looks so crisp and so smooth. But when you go to the wallpapers and things like that, it just doesn't look nearly as nice. One thing that's countered by this is how fast the operating system runs. I really don't mind it. Also with these live backgrounds, things look really cool. And that leads into the other discussion, which is battery life. So on the back of your phone, you can't see it because it's not removable, but you do have a very big battery back here, right in this section right here. You get a 4,200 milliamp hour battery, and that's a very large battery. I think it might be a little bit bigger than that, actually. Don't quote me on that size because I might have the numbers wrong in my head. But the battery life seems to last me for several hours of use. Generally speaking, I use my tablet for about 2 hours a day. Right before bed, I go to watch some Netflix or watch a movie, and I use it a little bit throughout the day when I'm taking notes in class. But just in general, the battery life is not a problem on this device. I've never found it to be really low on battery when I need it to be. As long as I charge it once every couple of days, or if I'm just power using it one day, make sure to charge it at night, I can easily get 10 hours of battery life with full screen brightness and everything else being used on the device at once. I really never notice it being too big of a problem. As far as some other things this device has to offer, with 4.1 Android, you're coming with Google Now. And this is a really, really neat feature that I see in this device. I'm just going to put it into landscape mode here. It looks even better. You see these little cards, and see if I can focus in on them right there. You can see them a little better. The first one is your weather card, which is always handy, but also it comes up with some places that are nearby you. So let's go over here. Recently I was at the Village Idiot, which is a little pizza pub place, and I was there with my college buddies. And because of that, it links me to it. So it says, if you want to go here, and it can go ahead and click on it, map it. It'll bring up some reviews of the place as well as where it is and show it to you on the map. Really, really cool little feature in here. and it learns as you use it. So let's say that you use your device not very much. It probably won't be very, there it did the little screen thing again. If you don't use your device very much, you might not find it very useful, but if you use your device a lot, you're going to find these cards really do make sense to what you're trying to look for. So going back to the main screen here, just want to show you guys how smooth the device is. Also, one last feature that is really neat is the resizable widgets. Let's go back over here into portrait mode and hold down this, let's go ahead and get rid of it. Let's go back into my widget drawer and find my Gmail bookmarks. So let's find bookmarks right here. Standard, it's just a very small bookmarks, and let's go over here to my desktop bookmarks. Desktop bookmarks, it's not very big. I have a lot of bookmarks. I want to resize it. Let's make it this big, and that's a really neat feature. So now I can see a lot more of my bookmarks. In fact, I can see all my bookmarks there now. It just makes it so it's one more customization option that you can have. Once again, let's see it with this default YouTube app. I think it starts off like this big or something like that, and I can't really see the videos back there, so I want to expand it a little bit, make sure I can see my videos just a little bit better. One thing this device lacks is a default camera application, so what you have to do is download an icon for it that you can download at the Play Market, or you can download Camera JB Plus. Now, one cool thing about Camera JB Plus is it enables your camera up here, your front-facing camera, which is the only camera you have, to actually record in 720p HD, which it by default does not allow you to do. One also cool thing is that when you buy the Nexus 7 right now from Google, you get a $25 gift card just for purchasing the device, which is really cool. So I've used that for my launcher Pro. This is the Nova launcher, and I've got it Pro, which cost me $4. I've got a nice keyboard on here, which cost me a little bit more money. This Swift Key keyboard, you can see it right there, a little bit nicer of a keyboard, and that cost me a little bit of money as well. But just in general, if you have any pro apps that you want that you've been longing for, you can actually get them pretty much free on this device because of the $25 gift card they give you. If you have any other questions about this device, be sure to leave them down in the comment section down below. I'll make sure to get to all the questions that actually make sense that I can answer for you guys. That's all the review that I can think of so far. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them down below. Leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you're interested in more Android-related product news, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.